I also have the second SkyHunter in a box, so I'm going to build that one up also. That one may get in front of the too many talents. I don't know. This is Sonic Models page, and this is where I took the parts list for the first one, and I'm going to use it for the second one. If we scroll down here, we come to the features, flying weights, all that good stuff. Even a CG 1/3 of the wing from the leading edge. Here's recommended parts, normal configuration, advanced configuration. This is what I used the last time. I've got a 12/8 prop on a, I think it's a 900 kV motor. Real close to this. It may be the 850. I'd have to look. But at that time, I really wanted to do this crazy configuration just because it said crazy configuration on it. But one of the things that it needed was landing gear required. Because they were going to use a 14 or 15-inch prop, where this one used a 12-inch prop. I used a 12-inch folding aeronaut prop. So when I have been thinking about this ever since it came in the door, how I would build up this model. And I always thought I would really like to do the crazy configuration. There's just always been a problem with figuring out the landing gear for this. And it's also a 6S. I could do a 6S battery for my first time in life. So the landing gear's always been a problem. Then the other day, I was up on the Ready Made RC site looking at stuff, and I noticed this Anaconda. So I got to going through some of its videos, and one of the things that struck me about the videos for it was its landing gear. There we go. It's landing gear. And the fact that this fuselage seems to be just a slight bit longer than the SkyHunter. So looking at that landing gear right here, and the front one, I just went into their parts list and found the replacement gear for the Anaconda, which is right here, for $14. And I ordered this kit. I think it's going to be, I'm going to have to completely build a custom mount for the front wheel. I think I can kind of use the back of it as is and have landing gear on the second SkyHunter so that I can use this crazy configuration without getting chopped up by a large prop. I really was excited about using a 14 or 15-inch prop, more power. When I went to order motors, the 2820 motors, I just have not found a 400 kV motor. I found a 500 kV motor, 2820 500 kV Sunny Sky. I've got it on order. The data on that motor shows it's most efficient with a 13.8 prop. I ordered those along with it. So I'm kind of excited that I am going to have a plane with landing gear on it. Let's look at that landing gear real quick.
This is that landing gear kit as it came in the door. Seems to me like it's going to work. Like I say, I'm going to have to completely design. I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to do it. Something for the front. It's got 2 main wheels and a nose wheel strut. I think I'm going to be able just to use these 2 pieces of wood that comes with it and bolt it through the back of the SkyHunter and pinch the foam between these 2 pieces of wood, or the 2 pieces of wood inside and pinch the foam between the metal and the wood. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but we'll see. But I think that's going to work fine for the rear. And it's going to be of the width and everything that will suit the SkyHunter. I had been kind of stewing over that solution since I've had it, and you can't find anybody doing any SkyHunter landing gear videos much on the internet, so there's nothing to follow. So there's 2 axles. Here's an axle for the main gear. 2 axles for the main gear in here, a control horn, a control rod, and some threaded hubs kind of to hold the 3 wheels on, and then the 4th one goes on the top of the landing gear inside where it's mounted. Not much to this. Let me show you how much it weighs.
Well, there it is, 225 grams. Almost 3 of those 80-gram pan servos I worry about all the time, but if it's wide enough and stable enough, and I can get the front gear mounted well, it'll be nice to have front steering, because the airplane doesn't have rudders, so you can't do the normal steering on the ground with the SkyHunter. But I'd like to have an airplane with gear to take off and land with. That's going to be cool. I'm going to just try to use the stronger motor and bigger prop to compensate for this weight.
So that's kind of dry fitted together. The 2 little plywood pieces for the rear landing gear and axles put on. I need to take it back off and put some Loctite on this, but in the front gear wheel with its hub on, the control horn for steering, and the top 2 pinch between foam, and probably going to put some wood reinforcement on both sides of it, and just the little linkage that comes with it put together. That's all that's in the kit. I'm going to stick some double-sided tape on it and see what it looks like. Yeah, something like that. I've just got it stuck on there with double-sided tape. It won't stay. So it'll look something like that, which I've just got the front, because this is built already. I just propped it up in front on some foam rubber, but that's looking pretty good to me. As far as landing gear, I just have to, like I say, I have to make a custom mount for the front. Oops. Oh, step on it. yeah, I think I'm going to like that. So, just being up on the internet and seeing that Anaconda landing gear and saying, that fuselage looks about like the same as the SkyHunter. I think it's going to work. You can't find any landing gear suggestions on the internet for a SkyHunter. Anyway, I've got the 500 kV motors on order, 13.7 props, and have all the stuff to build up the other SkyHunter that's over there in the box with a little bigger motor, a little bigger prop, and landing gear, so I don't have to worry about being cut by the prop on takeoff. So that's some of the updates on the SkyHunter. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you.